welcome back to Bit by Bit. I'm Jess, I'm here with Janet.
Hey.
And today we are here to highlight women in the gaming industry. It's part of a new series that we're going to be doing on the channel, where we're basically going to talk about some really cool women doing really cool things in the gaming industry. It's just exactly like what it sounds. So today we're going to be talking about Rebecca, how do you say her last name?
Cordingley?
Cordingley?
Right?
Rebecca
That's how it's
Cordingley.
spelled, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think like accordingly, but just without the A. Yeah, so Rebecca Cordingley. And some of you might know her as being involved with Ooblets. She's like doing the game development and the art and all those sorts of things. And she's sort of doing that in conjunction with her business partner slash husband and their company, which is called Glumberland, which is really fun to say. You should try it out. So it's a two-person team. It's her and her husband, Ben Vassar, I think is how you say his name. It's W-A-S-S-E-R. We're not good at names. It's hard to do things phonetically. So basically, she's really cool. She's working on Ooblets, and she's been doing that for a while now. She, quit her job at 28, I think. She was the, art director at Shell Games. And so she just one day was playing Stardew Valley and was really into it apparently, and was wow, I can't believe one person made this, and then just was okay,
yeah,
cool.
She's I'm one person.
I'm one person.
I can make things.
And now she's two people. I mean, she's one person.
Yeah. she became two people.
She became two people. No, but she has another person in her life who works on these things as well.
Sometimes I feel like she's two people with the amount of work she puts in.
I know.
Have
you seen her Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her Twitter is so good.
So cute. And all the cute little videos and everything of the Ooblets. So that's basically just the quickest little bio about her ever. Jenna, I don't know if you want to hop in with any other cool things that you know about her, things that you find interesting about her.
Well, once again with Ooblets, it's now being published by Double Fine, which is super cool because they've made a lot of awesome indies. Well, they've been involved in a lot of awesome indies. And Ooblets, for those of you who don't know, it makes a lot of sense that Stardew Valley would be kind of the catalyst towards her going towards this new career, or part of her career, because Ooblets is basically, it's part farming sim, part RPG, all parts adorable. The aesthetics of this game are amazing. And when I was looking up more information about her before we did this video, I was reading interviews, checking out videos about her and her background, and also I follow her on Twitter. And that's how I found her actually. I
found her because you kept retweeting her.
Yes, I've been kind of trying to find more women in games that are doing cool stuff, and she just kind of appeared via my Twitter timeline. I followed her. She's amazing. And yeah, it's just a super cute, aesthetically driven game. And when I was checking out interviews about her and with her, she one thing she mentioned was how art focused she is, because that's her background and specialty.
Graphic design, I thought, right?
Exactly, yeah. So when she was
cool.
making the game, instead of going the normal way you make games is you kind of get the program to run and then you focus on the aesthetics, which makes sense because you need it to work.
Right.
She's let's just get to the art stuff. Let's do the art. Let's have stuff to show off. And they're so her team, it's making Ooblets, her and her husband. It's super kind of marketing driven in their game development cycle, which has been really fun for me as someone on Twitter following along, and it's totally worked. Because not only do they have a huge fan following, I mean, they were on E3 2017, had a little tiny clip thrown into that mashup of indies, which was great to see.
So exciting.
So that has totally worked for them, and it's made me really invested, and I just want this game to come out. I just want this game because it's so cute.
Well,
it's just perfect.
That is one thing that I really loved too when I was learning more about her, is that what you mentioned, that they're really marketing focused. Not just that, but they care what fans want to play.
Yeah.
So they really wanted to involve potential fans or other gamers and people out there in what they want to play and what kind of gaming experience they want. And I think before this, she was working on sort of her solo premiere was supposed to be this this game called IT Simulator.
Yeah,
where it was supposed to be this
I want to play
office
that
environment. Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna.
I know, but I want to play
so
that.
Sad because I play that too. I was oh wow, cool. So basically you have a boring office job, which is kind of what I do. Although I don't think my job is that boring, but it's definitely an office job, and it's probably boring to most people. And then it's this super kind of trippy, weird interpretation of the office job, and it looks really cute too because everything she
very
makes
similar
is cute.
aesthetic, yeah.
Yeah, so and I guess she was doing what you talked about, where you have art and showing off what things look like, and sort of just mild concepts, and people were more interested in Ooblets so much more so than the other game that I guess they just switched gears and went towards Ooblets, which, while I'm sad I don't get to play the IT Simulator, I would definitely rather play Ooblets than IT Simulator. And I appreciate that they cared about that. So, now we get Ooblets.
And they're so, like, you know, coming back to that community-driven idea, they're just, like, so involved. They have, like, the dev blog that I've checked out a couple times. Right. They show off, like, all these new features they're adding in. They're working really hard on, like, character customization. Like, I think you as well, and people who have been following this channel probably know this, like, to me, it's, like, all about aesthetics. Obviously, like, I don't really mean that. Gameplay obviously takes a role.
If you can have a beautiful game and it's hard to play, I don't want to play it, but...
Exactly. But, like, I just want everything to be cute. And I love good, cute games, and this looks like this is what's shaping up to be, so I just really, like, vibe with Rebecca and her work for that reason, because she's out there, you know, doing her thing, like, doing it her way, and, like, focusing on what's important to her, but also, like, being so much part of, like, this larger community and being so, like, humble in that and, like, taking in that feedback. She's just, like, a really great, like, community person, which is why I think she's, like, such a good person to, like, kind of kick off this series, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just super personable. You feel like you can connect with her on Twitter, which is a hard thing to achieve, despite everyone trying really hard to achieve that. I feel like we could actually talk and be friends, which... like, you know,
it's in her bio too. It's like, let's be friends.
Yeah, exactly.
She's so cute.
She's just so open. So she's just awesome, and I think it's also really cool to start out with a person who is really just like decided to go out there and like make it. And I know we were like talking a little bit beforehand about like, you know, it's really cool to like you know, be able to just quit your job and go out and do things. And of course she has like support, you know, and like extra income and all these other things. But it really does show that like, even if you're already kind of on one path in life, you can sort of veer off and do something different, especially in the gaming industry. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities for people these days to just sort of go out and make stuff, and like there's a huge audience that's like, yeah, do it. So she just really embodies that for me.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning into this, guys. Be sure to comment below if you're hyped for Ooblets, whether you heard about Ooblets before. If you did hear about it, where'd you hear it from? And definitely let us know what woman in games do you think is like really killing it right now that we should be paying attention to.
Definitely. We'll check them out. Maybe we'll do a video.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys here next week.
Thanks. Bye.